Hi guys, welcome to Gist on the Cloud, Season 4, Episode 1. I am Nancy, the accountant for Cloud9 Records, and by my left is...
Ifeanyi, the digital media strategist for Cloud9 Records.
Very, very serious role. When you hear the name of the role he plays in Cloud9 Record, you know he's very serious. But actually, he's not so much of a serious person.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to say he doesn't take his job serious?
I'm a very serious person.
Don't mind that guy.
Believe him. I'm a very serious person.
Strategist.
But do you know I'm trying to I think I will agree with you. I've never seen your serious
And his job title is very serious.
Very serious.
Digital media strategist.
I don't think we should start this season.
Only you want 3 names.
I'm not meant to start this season like this.
Anyways, Nancy, if you don't want to call on me to introduce myself, I'll introduce you. Don't worry, it's fast. Anyways, it's me again. You've seen my face before and you're seeing it again. You've not seen them before. So anyways, it's Big J here, talent manager at Cloud9 Records. And it is very delighting and pleasing to have you guys join Cloud9 and Gist on the Cloud. I hope to have very interesting conversations
Of course.
with you guys on this couch.
Of course.
Yeah, so we have Nancy here as the host for today. I'll let you carry on with your hosting job.
Okay, thank you very, very much. It's
welcome.
really a pleasure having you both on the platform today. So, I would like to introduce the topic we have today. It's more of a fun-like, educative, and serious topic. But then we are going to just be gentle on the topic, and we're not going to be that serious on the topic for you guys to enjoy it. Okay, today we have lyrical depth, music then, that is old school music, and music now, contemporary music. I feel like old school Nigerian music often had more complex narrative driven lyrics. They are more of they actually address society issues and convey moral lessons. That's what I feel for old school music. But then looking at contemporary music today, I feel their emphasis is more on creating catchy hooks, melodies that appeal to their audience, love, party, just everything banging and all. So Ifeanyi, would you like to give us your own opinion on this?
Yeah, so like I conveyed to my guys here, I told them that back then, like the music that was made was very, intuitive. They put a lot of thought into what they wanted to make, and they actually made it. And not just that, there was a lot of storytelling. Like I grew up listening to rap music, and like my best rapper, that I grew up listening to was Eminem, and I remember Stan. Stan was like a very informative song then. Back then it was like storytelling about his why would I look like saying I don't know Stan? Like everyone knows Stan, so basically it was all about storytelling, and it was just fun. But now everything is just watered down and everybody's just trying to just party and catch cruise. So
Big J.
Yeah, my thoughts, right?
Yeah, your thoughts.
I would agree with the both of you, yeah, but not totally.
Okay.
So I'd agree that back in the day, music was even used to preach and transmit cultural values.
Okay.
Right? Like you can hear a song like, yeah, your mama, yeah, your papa, life go better for you. While I was young, those were the kind of sounds that I used to hear. I mean, just hearing just that line I sang now, right? You already know that this is conveying moral lessons, right? So we had a lot of songs like that back then in that era, right? And also there were people who did what they call disco. Then disco was like the party. There was no moral lesson there.
But, sorry, not to cut you short. Like I feel like that is even far. Going far, but let's just bring it back to like 2002. Back then, I remember Two Shots, Big Low.
Yeah.
Tony Tetula, you don't bash my car, like they were literally, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I feel you.
Realistic
Yeah,
music.
but I would like for us to consider music that existed
Before
from
that time.
the 90s,
That's
possibly
old
80s,
school.
right? All them, if you see Mami Water, all them King Sunny Ade, all those songs were recorded and released during the 80s or 90s, right? And that is the time that you would agree, or we have agreed so far, that music had lyrical depth.
They never bought me for that time.
No, but I mean, the music exists today,
Yeah.
and even though you were not around.
I
when
wasn't
they released
around. I
some-
was in my Baba God's abode.
So, but you still, since it's music, it still exists today. You've had the opportunity, the chance to listen to music that has been created in the 80s, in recent times. So you can still relate to what I'm saying,
Of
right?
course I can.
Yeah.
I can.
So, but there were people who did music in the 90s as well that were just all gyration and vibes, right? But the contrast now is that in this day we have more artists doing just vibes,
Exactly my
Right.
point.
but they are still artists
Yeah,
that
are
make
trying
real
to-
music.
yes.
As much as controversial as Brimo is, Brimo makes very conscious music that, I mean, if you pay real close attention to,
Okay.
you would pick one or two moral lessons, right? Yes, I mean, in recent time, there are artists like Johnny Drill, they make conscious music. Who again can we think of in
AY.
recent time?
Chooks Profile, you guys don't know. There are a lot of, let me even tell you guys here, I feel not all music right now is watered down. The only thing is, the only music that we hear are the music that is just vibes. Those are the music that is being promoted the most. Those are the music
You have a
that
point.
are
Very
getting-
valid.
but, like, I feel like there are still real artists that
Very,
are
very valid.
out here, man, making real music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think with the rise of digital streaming, these musics now they are increasingly centered on just catching attention of the audience. They have prioritized vibe and rhythms over storytelling. Or what do you think?
Absolutely, I agree. I mean, in this day and age, you're seeing your peers fly on private jets. I mean, when I mean peers in this context, your artists, your colleagues, right?
Musicians.
And what are they doing? They are doing music that is 10 times watered down compared to the music you do. You will be forced and tempted to go that path because that is what is selling. What is the point of making very educative and interesting and cultural,
About
moralistic
podcasts,
music?
it's not
and
like
it's not
a
selling.
business, yeah.
So I have an opinion though. So I think while modern songs are more commercially viable and globally accessible, I think there's a risk of actually losing the richness and cultural depth of this older Nigerian music